Ayan. So good morning, good morning, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Ito po ang inyong good morning SMD, Jasmin, Jamias, Ramboyong. Hindi pa ako sanay mag-Ramboyong. So anyway, so for me, any time is good. Every time is morning. Kaya tayo good morning SMD. All right. So welcome po to International Marketing Group. So before anything else, I would like us to have the prayer, a very powerful prayer by Brother Bo Sanchez. But hindi siya nag-move. There you go. So today I ask you to bless me so that I may become a blessing. Lord, I commit myself to enrich others. But because I cannot give what I do not have, I commit myself to become rich. I commit myself to serve you and to serve the poor with my wealth. Today I open myself to the abundance of your universe. Use me as your channel of love. Give me the ability to create wealth that will bless the world. Increase my financial wisdom and expand my territories. I place my life and everyone's lives and their families in your hands. Amen. All right. And of course, this is a members only training. So we are doing the trainer's credo. So I know the only way to become successful is to train and duplicate new trainers. I know exactly how to win. I win by field training one person at a time. Thus, I must remain simple in my presentation and training. I must be consistent and predictable. I have to do it fast so that the trainee can see how doable it is. I understand that the future of the new trainee and his family is in my hands. I must do it right and do it with pride. My trainee will be successful because of my commitment, dedication, and belief in the mission of our business. Rather giving a man a fish, I will teach him how to fish. I am proud to be a builder, a WSB IMG Fast Start Trainer. Ayan. So, actually, alam niyo po, as I was preparing for this presentation, sabi ko, nasa first two slides pa lang po ako. Sabi ko, actually, ito na yung enough na to fast start everybody. So if you look at the prayer at saka yung trainer's credo po natin, if ma-internalize po natin actually word by word, enough na po yan actually para alam mo yun, yung passion natin to do the mission, andun na eh. Actually, pero syempre, let's delve deeper a little bit, okay? Pero if you want, you can go back to the trainer's credo and the prayer later on, and then look at each word, and it's really enough already to fast start everybody. All right, so before I proceed, I would like to introduce a little bit about myself. So ako po si Jasmin Chamias Rambuyong, and I will be your financial educator for today. And I am from Pagudpud, Ilocos Norte. I graduated from the University of the Philippines, Political Science and Psychology. I migrated in Chicago in 2018. Ayon. So I became a marketing director in July of 2022. I passed the IIP exam in October of 2022, and I became SMD in November 11 of 2022. Ayan. So 1 year na pala ako. I just realized now. So now is November 9th. So almost exactly a year na SMD ko pala. So yay! Good job. If nobody appreciates what you've done, if nobody is thanking you for whatever you've done, ayan, pat yourself po. You deserve it. So I'm patting myself. Okay? So before anything else, I would like to congratulate every IMG member because we have already reached another milestone. Ayan, 10 million na po tayo dito sa IMG. Nakaka-proud po, di ba, na we have been part of this amazing campaign, and all of us here, because since we are all members, all of us have contributed to getting to this far, right? Pero of course, alam natin na hindi pa tayo nakakarating dun sa talagang goal natin. So we have to continue doing our part. And as of now, 10 million and 13,000 na po tayo. And increasing every minute. Okay? So congratulations po sa ating lahat. Okay, so anong topic po natin? Of course, yung sinabi ni Ma'am Malu kanina na bakit ayaw mag-forward ng aking okay, so fast start, this is for members only. So if you can see po, on the slide, of course, you can see an airplane and a runway, right? And what do airplanes need ba para makapag-start siya? It needs speed. It needs enough, not just any speed, pero it needs enough speed para po yung air, it lift it up to the air. Otherwise, hindi po yan makakalipad. Yan po yung reason kung bakit kailangan niya ng speed. And I would like to share with you yung trivia natin about Baguio Luwakan Airport. But of course, you know that I graduated from UP Baguio. So I was there for some years and very Luwakan Airport po natin. So if you can see on the slide, tignan niyo po the end of the runway, ano na yan, bangin na yan. So there was no way that they can extend the runway. So ibig sabihin, yung eroplano, of course, would only be dependent on the runway. So dahil maliit lang yung runway na yan, ibig sabihin, maliliit lang po na eroplano ang pwede dyan sa runway ng Baguio. So, that's why, and also because of that, marami po ang ayaw mag-avail nung ano noon, nung open pa yung Luwakan Airport. Ayaw nilang sumakay ng eroplano because kung magkamali yung piloto, bagsak sila sa ano, di ba? Bagsak na sila sa bangin. So, but then the point is, kung ano yung laki ng runway, it would determine kung anong klaseng eroplano lang ang pwedeng makagamit ng runway na yan. But of course, it means that there is no possibility for having big planes to take off and land on Baguio Luwakan Airport because yun nga, the runway is determining yung kung anong klaseng airplane yung meron ka. But as for us, we have a much more powerful runway, our mindset. But even that, it depends on what mindset we have. And for one, we have bakit ayaw? Okay, so we have two kinds of mindset, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So what is this fixed mindset? The fixed mindset is it tells us that the personality, our creativity, intelligence, lahat yan static and it cannot change. And yung belief na to, it assumes na we have our success is only because of our inherent intelligence or ability. So ibig sabihin, yung failure is the limit of my abilities, sabi niya. And then, it's either I'm good at it or I'm not. So very black and white talaga siya, yung fixed mindset. All right? So I don't like to be challenged, sabi niya. They actually get offended when you try to give them challenges. All right? And they take feedbacks. My abilities are unchanging. My potential is predetermined. When I'm frustrated, I give up. So ibig sabihin, pag na-frustrate na sila, that's it. They already give up. So, and also they stick to what they know. So let's say this is a jar. Can I ask anybody to see at the jar? Is it full? Is the jar full po? Can you look at the jar? Is it full? Sino pong pwedeng mapa-unmute po, host? Sinong pwedeng sumagot? Is the jar full? Yes, it's full. No, sabi ni Ma'am Chona. No, not full. Okay, but Sir June, can I still put another rock inside it? Pwede pa ba? Pwede pa ba? Oh, si CEO sabi niya, oh yeah, CEO said no. Okay, but again, the question is, can I still add another rock? So if I cannot add another rock, it means the jar is full, right? it's also correct to think that way. Pero actually, if we can put something else into the jar, it's not actually full because we can also add pebbles. We can also add what do you call that? The sand. So in that way, the jar is not actually full. So yung iba dyan, tama din, di ba? So it's not really full. Pero this analogy actually came from a lesson from a professor na saying na about priorities in life actually. So sabi niya yung rocks daw, these are the really significant things in life like health, family, and friends. Tapos yung pebbles daw, other things that matter like work and school. And the sand is actually the remaining small stuffs like material possession. Now, if you're gonna reverse the order of filling the jar and fill it up with sand first. So sand again is the remaining small stuff like material possessions, right? So if you fill it up, if you fill your life with sand, then you won't have enough space for the rocks and pebbles. So you won't have enough space for the things that really matter, which are of course work and school and health, family, and friends, right? Okay, going back to the other mindset is of course the growth mindset, which is exactly the opposite of the fixed mindset. So what does it mean? Failure in this mindset is actually an opportunity to grow. All right? So if you remember, yung mga leaders po dito, if you remember yung lapis ni Sir Bobby, nandito ba si Sir Bobby? Wala. Sir Bobby, nasan ka? I don't see Sir Bobby. But anyway, he was the one who mentioned about the pencil, if you remember, yung pencil. So broken pencils, what are these? These are just opportunities for growth. But of course, don't take it literally because in this case, the pencil didn't actually grow. Pero it gave you the chance, the opportunity that you can have actually two sharpened ends, right? So yon. And then of course, for the growth mindset, I can learn to do anything I want. My effort and attitude determine my abilities. So here, attitude would determine your altitude. So 'di ba yung altitude parang sa airplane din, kung gaano kataas at kung gaano kababa yung lipad ng eroplano. For here, it's actually your attitude that would determine how much higher, how high you can be in this business. All right? So challenges help me grow. Challenges, oh, nadoble, sorry po. I'm inspired by the success of others and I like to try new things. That's the growth mindset. And the best thing about growth mindset actually is that according to the bestseller copy, the million copy bestseller of Dr. Carol Dweck is that a growth mindset, it's actually the coachable mindset, which is what we are looking for in this business. In IMG, we are actually looking for the coachable mindset, and that is the growth mindset itself. And but then I just attended a seminar with the WSB with Coach Swan. Sabi niya, don't she was actually introduced by the host, and then sabi niya, don't introduce me as if I'm somebody coming from heaven to help you out, sabi niya. You introduce me instead as a coach with the most uncoachable trainees, sabi niya. So, ayon. But then again, of course, that's the challenge for us leaders and how to coach everybody who would be in our team. All right. So according to the book that I mentioned, there are only few things that we should know how to develop a coachable mindset. One, stay curious. So keep learning. And that's what we are doing right now. You keep learning, right? Listen actively. So you have to pay attention to the person talking because even how worst, even how bad the speaker is, meron talaga tayong matututunan. All right? So kahit kunwari, you have seen this person before and then you saw her like hindi naman siya karunungan, hindi naman siya magaling mag-speaker, hindi naman siya charismatic speaker, meron ka pa rin matututunan. Kaya just listen, all right? And third, embrace feedback. So welcome every criticism, not just the constructive criticism. Kasi alam nyo, ang katotohanan is we would grow more sa mga criticism na very negative ang dating. Kasi yun yung talagang patama sa atin eh, yung masasaktan ka. Pero yung impact nun is actually more beneficial in the long run kasi mas matututo ka sa mga criticism na yan. 4, read and educate yourself. Ayan, nandyan yung SSBYF book natin. Be open-minded. Seek mentorship. Reflect on your experiences. Learn from both successes and failures, not just on the successes. Again, the negative one might seem undesirable, pero those are the things that can actually help us more. And then, of course, stay humble and practice patience. Ayan, lagi kong sinasabi sa mga team ko na patience is a virtue. Not only that, it's a necessity dito sa business natin. So we have to be a lifelong learners dito sa IMG. Okay, so with this correct mindset, with this growth and coachable mindset, we can build our business, and not just any business, but it has to be our dream business. All right, so we have to dream it, we have to plan it, and of course, not only that, we need to do it. And according to Walt Disney, if you can dream it, then you can do it. But the question is, how big is your dream? How big is your dream? If this is your dream, of course, it's not that it's dependent on our income, but admittedly, money in one way or another has something to say about our dreams, right? But then, of course, anong sabi ni Holton Buggs, an icon in the marketing industry, said, sabi niya, don't shrink your dream to fit your income. Rather, expand your income to live your dreams. So if we have that mindset and we have the dream, okay, you are on the right right spot. So here in IMG, we will find hope. We will start to believe again. We gain more self-confidence and we build ourselves. Then we become unstoppable. Pero there is something that we need to conquer. That is fear, rejection, and failure. Pero I'm telling you, Swan Ngoyen, our very own coach, he also there's something that's may maingay po. So according to Swan Ngoyen, you have to control your fear and turn it into good use. I used to fear all the negative things people might say, sabi niya. So ano nga ba yung mga kinakatakutan natin? Bakit tayo hindi kahit sabihin na natin, oh, naiintindihan ko maganda ito. Pero bakit hindi tayo nagpupursue? Because we have a lot of fears. Like what? Fear of what people will say, fear of rejection, fear of not knowing enough, fear of the competition, fear of failure, fear of speaking in public, fear of the uncertain, and a lot more. Pero, sabi nga po sa psychology, the first thing to solving a problem, the first thing to solving your fear, the first thing to conquer your fear is that you have to know what you are fearful for. You have to identify it. Yun yung mga sinabi natin kanina. But then again, sabi nga ni Nguyen, turn it into good use. Bakit? Fear nga yan, di ba? Because like that, DEBT, meron din pong good fear. Alam niyo na ba yung good fear na tinatawag? Example, fear of disappointing your parents. That helped you excel and get good grades, hindi ba? Yung fear mo na mawala yung trabaho mo, that would help you to work hard. And yung fear mo na mamatay ka, that would give you the motivation to be healthy, to stay healthy, and to eat healthy foods. Diba? So there is actually good fears. You just have to know how to turn it around into good use. But then again, ang sabi ni Nguyen, sabi niya, I used to fear not knowing enough, sabi niya. Pero ano yung pinaka-urgent daw na kailangan natin i-conquer? Yung fear natin of depending on other trainers and not being able to learn fast enough. Again, just like yung sinabi ko kanina dun sa aeroplano, it's not just any speed. It has to be an enough speed. Ganyan din dito sa atin. Hindi porket, ayan, sabi niya, mag-aaralin ko muna, aaralin ko muna. That's not the enough speed that we need to be able to conquer our fears in this business. We have to do more. We have to be faster. All right? So ano ba itong mga rejections in reality dito sa business? And of course, marami na sa atin yung nakarinig sa mga ito. So, itong rejection na ito na sinasabi, is this business legitimate? Well, of course, yung mga continuous na nagle-learn dito, alam na nila exactly kung paano yan sagutin, di ba? Baka naman scam. Ayan. Kung talagang maganda, why do people quit? Do I really help people when recruiting them in the business? Why do so many people say negative things about this business? Alam nyo, si Swan Nguyen, he actually made a book, The Moment of Truth, na would actually discuss all of these fears that we have. And sabi niya, you cannot overcome these challenges unless you understand your business. And you cannot last too long unless you face the truth and believe in what you do. You cannot help anybody unless you can help yourself. So from the very first time that you heard about the business, the opportunity in this company, andun na actually yung mga fears na yan eh. Pero alam niyo po ba, hindi lang sa labas nanggagaling yung fears na yan. Minsan, yung nanggagaling sa loob, ang mas nakaka-affect sa atin, ang mas nakakahinder sa atin, kaya hindi tayo nagpapatuloy sa business. Yung mga negative thoughts na meron tayo, yun actually yung naghihinder sa atin. So we have to make a commitment. We have to commit to being lifelong student of the business. Sabi nga ni Lao Tzu, if the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But when the student is truly ready, the teacher will disappear. Again, leaders, we have to get to that point na hindi na tayo dapat nagde-depend sa mga trainers natin, sa mga SMD natin, sa mga CEO natin. So we have to have the winning mindset. And of course, you know that the winning mindset is also the coachable mindset and the growth mindset that we talk about. So again, si Coach Ngoyen, sabi niya, the winning mindset, meron na naman siyang ginawang a whole, what do you call this? A whole chapter on winning mindset. Pero ano yung best na nakita ko? Sabi niya, the best part was that when he said, a winning mindset is where happiness is helping a friend become financially independent. That's the best part that I read. Okay? So no matter, and then of course, we cannot be a victor and a victim at the same time. At eto marami nagsasabi na, ay, ganito kasi, yung asawa ko kasi hindi ako pinapayagan, yung kapatid ko kasi, yung anak ko kasi, ang dami nating mga concerns. But of course, we have to decide, ano ba tayo? Victor ba tayo or victim? Sabi nga ni Dr. Steve, sabi niya, no matter what you've been through, you're still here. You may have been challenged, hurt, betrayed, beaten, discouraged, but nothing has defeated you. You are still here. The moment, the reason that you are still here, then that means you are still a winner. You are still a victor. So don't stay a victim. Become a victor. Okay? And of course, in this challenge, we have to remember kung sino yung nandun sa simula't simula pa lang. Sino yung tumulong sa atin sa simula't simula pa lang, 'di ba? So, 'yon. And of course, when I was in bakit? Ayun. So, eto, tignan nyo itong relay game na to. I don't know if you have been into a Special Olympic, kasi of course, you know, everybody knows that my daughter is a special child. And so we went to a Special Olympics, and alam nyo, if you haven't been to a Special Olympics, go. Kasi doon, everybody is a champion. Everybody is a winner. Even those very small steps, they are actually being applauded. They are actually being, you know, praised because that's how it is. Pero dito sa life, tignan nyo yung race na to. So that one, the one in front is actually Usain Bolt. They got the gold in the Olympics of 2016. But look at it. Look at him. Hindi siya lumilingon. Hindi na siya lumingon dun sa taong nasa likuran niya. He trusted that person fully to give the baton to him para ipasa niya yung baton. Ganon din po sa buhay natin. So people that came before us, we have to trust them that they have something, that they relate something good for us to be able to do our part of the race. And of course, whatever we do in that race, yun din po yung ipapasa natin dun sa mga susunod sa atin. Kaya we have that responsibility to do our part in the race and to trust the people that came before us, and of course to help those people in front of us. That's how the race is actually played. So, but then of course, it means that we have to do our part. So we have to be independent before we can achieve financial independence. We cannot just keep asking for the help of the SMD, for the help of the CEO. We have to do it. We have to, kasi tayo nasa business of personal growth. And what can we say if you are in the business of personal growth pero hindi ka nag-grow yourself? Diba? So it's like, kunwari, pareho tayong license. And you keep asking me kung anong gagawin ganyan. Of course, little details can help, pero in the long run, you have to learn it yourself. You have to be independent apart from the trainer. Okay? And of course, yung mga billionaires in the Philippines na to, we know that they have that personality na kaya sila naging very successful dito sa kanilang business. Whatever business they have the personality to be independent, to be successful. Pero alam nyo, napaka palad natin dahil in our own business, in the IMG business, we don't have to have that personality like Henry C., like Manny Villar, para maging successful tayo. Because if we depend on the personality, wala na. Ako, wala akong personality ganyan. So ibig sabihin, wala din akong chance to become as successful as them. But because we are in the new industry, like the IMG industry, which is not based on personalities, then we have the chance. I have the chance. You have the chance to become successful as well. So kailangan kilalanin natin itong system na to, which is driving the new industry, which is driving the IMG system to become successful. Kaya kailangan natin maintindihan. But of course, we have to understand now we are not just creating wealth for our families and for other leaders, but what that wealth can do to their families. Bakit? Kasi marami po yung mayayaman at may mga wealth na tinatawag pero hindi naman napapabuti ang kanilang buhay. Kaya we should not stop on building wealth. We have to show them yung system that it's a way of life. Yung IMG is not just creating wealth, but it's a way of life for the better. All right? So yon. And we have, of course, the one-stop shop, and that we earn through sharing. So we cannot build our business without sharing it to other people. But then, of course, the question is, do you want to be wealthy? If you want to be wealthy, don't let others people do it for you. Do it yourself. If you want to become wealthy, don't just let the money work for you, but don't let your money work for you. Not your money work for hold on. Don't let your money work for you, but not your money work for others. Let your money work for you, not your money working for others. I'm sorry, I got confused myself. Okay, if you want to be wealthy, make it your responsibility. So this is your business, diba? But why would you depend on your SMD? Why would you depend on your MD if you're an associate, diba? This is your business, so you have to do it yourself. And of course, here we share and earn. It doesn't say share and sell. So there's a big difference with that. So sabi nga ni Coach Swan Ngoyen, never try to be a salesperson, although he himself admitted that he had been a very good salesman himself, all right? But then again, in this business, sabi niya, if you have a good product and you bring real value to the client, you don't actually have to be a good salesperson. The product itself will speak for itself, all right? And it's the same thing with recruiting. If you offer a worthwhile opportunity You don't actually need to be a good recruiter. Just present this opportunity and they will be the one to grab it for them. So you just sell. If you need to sell, then you just sell to the person who wants to buy and recruit the person who wants to be recruited. And of course, if you want to build, then look for the people who wants to be built. All right? So wag mong ipagpilitan yung mga taong ayaw bumili. Wag mo ring ipagpilitan yung mga taong ayaw mag-build. Look for people that can be built. Look for people who wants to buy. Okay? So if you want to win, then this is the way to win. All right. Lately lang, yung may kinausap ako, actually sabi niya, Tita, gusto ko, naghanap nga po ako ng mahihiraman dahil gusto ko mag-put up ng business. So, if you're gonna look at this scenario, yung career mo, where you will have to magpuput ka ng big capital, like let's say 50,000, you have potentially, of course, because magtatrabaho ka, gagalingan mo, sisipagan mo, ayan, may active income ka of 600,000, possibly. Okay? Although this is just an example, okay? In IMG, with your 1,000 itself, you can earn a passive income of 1,024,000. Is that possible? Yes. So if you want to learn how is that possible, then look at this opportunity of a lifetime. This is an opportunity of a lifetime because you are in the right place, you are in the right time, and you have the right solution. And what are this? It's simple, clear, doable, and fast. Again, we have to qualify that the fast here doesn't mean it's an overnight success. Hindi po. Marami ang sumasali sa atin kasi narinig daw nila madali lang ito, doable. Yes, it's true, it's doable. Yes, it's true, it's fast. But before it gets too fast, you have to commit yourself first to educating yourself. You have to learn how to build others. After building yourself, because you cannot give what you do not have, right? So whatever you have to build others, it is something that you have in yourself. Kaya kailangan, we always start with ourselves. Okay? And of course, understanding fast as fast is yung sa start siguro. There are many ways that we can actually understand the word fast in here. So makikita nyo later on na there are other ways wherein we can say that actually the IMG is a fast business, okay? So but not in the earning part where we can, like, let's say you join now in a month after a millionaire ka na. Well, pwede. Depende sa commitment mo and depende sa effort mo, okay? So we need to qualify that kasi minsan medyo na hindi tayo naintindihan ng maigi. All right? And this is, of course, the best business opportunity, which means that, of course, nandyan yung no big capital requirement. Ayan, ito na yung sinasabi kong easy kanina. Easy setup and startup. It could be full-time or part-time. It has been proven and tested. The most powerful online platform, no territorial boundaries, like what we are doing now. I'm here in Chicago, you're there in the Philippines or in Italy or wherever in the world, but we are together. So wala po tayong territorial boundaries with vesting rights. Lahat ng ito pwede nating ma-discuss in a little bit. But of course, IMG is really committed into creating wealth. So these are the 12 powerful ways to make money in IMG. So powerful commission, match-up commission, management overrides, royalty income, lahat yan. Ang dami-daming ways for us to be able to earn in this business. So, but then again, I would like to emphasize that this is a business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have our team, we have our leaders, we have our trainers that would help us build our business. All right? So income from personal effort. Of course, we already know that for an associate, there is 20%, marketing director, 37%, and for senior marketing director and other higher position, there would be 47%. Ayan, it's becoming more exciting kasi meron na tayong nakikitang numbers, okay? So for an associate, of course, we have to join, own, share, and earn, not sell, all right? So 20%. So kunwari, meron tayong monthly premium of 4,000, with an associate contract of 20%, um, ang monthly commission mo, of course, for one person is 800, and you multiply it to the number of person you help, that is 5, that would give you 4,000 monthly commission. And you multiply that to 12 months for the year, then it gives you the annual commission of 48,000. But then again, of course, we should not stop to being an associate. We have to move on to the ladder, right? We have to qualify, we have to promote. And this, we can do it ourselves. It's a DIY thing. So from associate to marketing director, we have to have 3-3. So ibig sabihin, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? So let's see. The 9 there is the number of recruits or members that you that joins your team. All right. So in here, ibig sabihin 9, of course, 9 recruits or members. The other 9 there is the number of sales or own. So ibig sabihin na naman, that would be 9 sales. It could either be Kaiser, Most 18, or Most GRP. And the 30 is the number of days for the running. So for MD, for instance, meron tayong qualification na 9-9-30. Again, 9 recruits, 9 own, and 30 days. But we have another qualification. There has to be a minimum of 3-3 personnel. So what does it mean? It has to be a direct recruit of yourself. So let's say you are you, okay? So you can have 9 direct recruits. Now, were you able to fulfill the requirements? Yes. Meron kang 9 recruits, meron kang 9 sales, at meron kang 3 direct. Actually, 9 directs nga yan, di ba? So, another scenario would be, ayan. So, kunwari, ikaw ulit ito, and you were able to recruit 5 recruits. And then, yung number 3 recruit mo was able to recruit 3 other leaders. And then number 5 was able to recruit 1. So that would actually satisfy the 9-9. And then, of course, again, the minimum 3-3. Ilan yung direct recruits mo? 5. So you're okay. Congratulations. Okay. Another. What about if it's like this? The scenario is like this. So 1, 2, 3 ang direct mo. Si 1 naka-recruit ng 4, 5. Si 2 naka-recruit ng 6, 7, and 8. And then si 1, nag-recruit pa ulit ng 9. So again, 9 na sila in total. And then yung minimum mo is 3. 1, 2, 3. So okay na. All right? So the next question is, what is better? Going wide or going deep? The answer is actually, you need to go wide to go deep. All right, wide, ibig sabihin yung 1, 2, 3, 4. Yung deep is yung 3, 8, 5, 9. All right? Because you go wide to go deep, meaning you can never go deep by recruiting one person alone. Tignan nyo, si 1 and 2, hindi sila nag-recruit. Si 3 lang ang nag-recruit sa baba niya. Si 4, wala din. So, in average, dapat daw may recruit ka na 4 para meron kang isang magdi-deep. So in every 3 to 4 wide, you can find 1 who can go deep. So now, if you want 2 dips, ilan ang wide mo? Can somebody answer? If you want 2 dips, in average po ha, because anything can happen here. That's what makes it exciting actually. So if you want 2 dips, how many wide do you need to go to? How many wides do you need? Hello? Are you still there? Remember, you have to recruit 3 to 4 wide to get 1 down deep. So ilan dapat ang kailangan mo para magkaroon ka ng 2 deep? Hello? You can write it down in the chat box po.
Nalito ako ah.
You have to have 4 wide para meron kang isang magdi-deep. So, ilan ulit ang kailangan mo para magkaroon ka ulit ng isang deep? 4 ulit, di ba?
Yes, M4, yeah.
Yes, so you have to have 4 wide again to have 1 more deep. And if you want 3 deeps, then you have to have 12 wide to have 3 deeps. Alright? So, ano lang yan? Parang ano lang, parang scenario lang. So, of course, yung 30 na sinasabi natin dyan is, of course, the number of days of your respective running. So, let's say, it doesn't have to start on the first day of the month. It can start any day of the month. So, in this case, we started on the day of the 27th of November, not December. So, November. So, you have 30 days to fulfill your running. So, ayan. 30 days, if you're gonna count it, then on the 26th of December, that's the 30th day of your running, dapat by then, kumpleto mo na yung 99 mo. But then, based on experience, dapat daw wag nating hayaan na dumating na tayo sa 26, on December 26, bago natin ikumpleto. Dapat 2-3 days or even earlier, dapat tapos na because of course, technology sometimes fail us, people sometimes fail us, kaya kailangan unahan natin yan. Kailangan before the 30th day, dapat meron na tayong sure na 99. Alright? So again, now, the exciting part, of course, MD ka na. Congratulations! So 37% ka na. So if you have a monthly premium of 4,000, you are already on the 37% and you were able to help 5 people, then that would actually give you a 1,480 each of these 5 people. I-times mo yan into 5, that would give you 7,400. Times mo into 12, of course, that would give you 88,800 annual income. O, diba? It's becoming more exciting. But of course, again, let's get the ultimate position, which is the senior marketing director. But of course, this will give you the 47% and the SMD watch and the pins. And of course, di ba, ang sarap pakinggan pag kunwari, Sir June, ayan, SMD Emilio Ortega. Di ba, ang sarap pakinggan? SMD Marilyn Galicinao, SMD Maya Alana Calatena. Ang sarap pakinggan kasi meron tayong title na sa ating mga pangalan. But of course, that doesn't come easy naman. But it's doable. Okay? It's doable. Because you only need 30-30, which means in 90 days naman. So let's say, meron ka ng 30 days dun sa MD running mo, di ba? Pero tignan nyo, meron pang natitirang how many days dun sa ating December. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So meron pa tayong 5 days doon. And of course, we bring in the whole of January, that's at 31 days. So ilan pa po yung kulang natin for the 90 days running? Sige nga. So we bring in February. So how many more? 30 plus 5 plus 31, that would be 66 days. So we have 24 days more to complete the 90-day running. So when will that start? Stop. On the ano na to? Yeah. That day, all right? So but then of course, again, don't wait for the last day. Do it as soon as possible para hindi sayang yung effort mo, hindi sayang yung time mo. All right? Yay! You made it! Now you are already an SMD. Okay? But we have to keep in mind that there are still other requirements aside from the 30, 30, 90. What are these requirements? There has to be 2 minimum direct legs. There has to be maximum, maximum count per leg would be 15, and the replacement or strong leg, minimum of 10-10 or maximum of 15-15 in 90 days. What does it mean? Okay, let's look. 2 minimum direct legs. So, ikaw itong U. Alright? So, ilan yung direct legs mo? Ilan ang direct legs mo, Ma'am Malu, kung ikaw po ito? Ma'am Malu? Parang wala nang nakikinig sa akin. Ma'am Malu, nasan ka? Ilan po ang directs mo kung ikaw itong U?
7 direct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 directs mo. So, were we able to comply to the 2 minimum direct legs? Yes, we did. All right, maximum count per leg. CA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Tignan nyo, hindi na kinount yung iba kasi ang ano lang, ang maximum lang na i-count is 15. But don't ever discourage 11 for continuing to campaign, all right? Because maybe you can also use that in the next running. So wag mong pipigilan sa 11. Ay, wag ka munang mag-recruit kasi okay na, 15 na. No, that's a wrong attitude. You have to encourage every one of them to keep recruiting and recruiting. Okay, let's see. The replacement leg has to have 10-10 or minimum or 15-15 maximum. Si A, siya ba yung strong leg? Most probably because she has the maximum of 15 and minimum of 10. Kasi yung CE, tignan nyo CE. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lang CE. So, ibig sabihin, hindi niya na-reach yung minimum na 10. So, CA yung strong leg. So, were we able to do the maximum count per leg? Yes. And then the minimum, the strong leg, 15-15. Yes. So, together, meron tayong 30. Hindi na natin sinama tong mga nandito sa baba, di ba? Pero we have more than 30 to count. So, yay! Finally, SMD ka na po. So there, congratulations. And of course, as an SMD, 47% ka na. So with the same premium amount of 4,000 with 5 people na natulungan mo, of course, 1,880 each na yan, which gives you a total of 9,400 for the monthly, and then of course 112,800 na. So would you want to get promoted to senior marketing director knowing only that? Yet, of course, right? And there are a lot of other ways na bakit itong SMD contract is actually simply the best contract. So we have the personal and permanent contract of 47%. Meron tayong vesting rights and ownership, high contract spread, royalty income, SMD renewal income, opportunity to travel the world for free, prestigious SMD watch, pin, and plaque. SMD is equivalent of a manager position outside. So yung mga, kunwari mga kagaya ko na nobody now, na mga plain housewife, we can be somebody. Alright? Meron din tayong free HMO, very good income, B8 BAP and EBS income and office subsidy. All right. So the question is, would you like to have this income? Of course, diba? And would you like to become SND? Of course, diba? Pero ang tanong is, kailan? All right. Okay. Another way of earning is, of course, the match-up commission. Let's say, sino ba yung pinakabago natin na trainee? Si Sir June, kunwari, is a trainee, of course. Pero si Sir June, I can tell you, he has learned a lot about the business already. Sometimes meron pa nga siyang sinishare sa akin na hindi ko alam. Because he has devoted his time and effort to learn the business. But then, of course, let's just say na bagong-bago pa lang si Sir June. So, trainee pa lang siya. So, of course, hindi pa niya alam lahat ng sa sikot-sikot ng business natin, right? Pero si Sir June, ang daming mga kaibigan. Kunwari, ayan, may 5 siyang kaibigan na ganyan. Pero since hindi niya alam i-approach, hindi niya alam i-manage kung paano sila kausapin, ganyan, he has to have a trainer or coach. Ayan, of course. Ang pinakamagaling na trainer natin is, of course, CEO, di ba? So with CEO's guidance and training, ayan, eventually si June, yung friend one niya is nakapag-join and own, nakapag-join and own, nakapag-join and own. And of course, because shared effort naman ito, of course, shared din sila dun sa income. But then, 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing, di ba? And of course, management overrides, alam na natin ito. Pag associate to associate, syempre, wala pa munang sale override, di ba? Pero kaya, wag tayong mag, kailangan natin mag-aral, kailangan natin matuto para maging marketing director tayo, okay? And of course, pag marketing director na tayo, pag meron tayong associate sa baba natin, ang override sale natin is, of course, 17%. O, di ba? Laki kaagad. But then, you have to keep in mind that the sale override of marketing director over an associate is limited only to 1 year. Kaya dapat po mag-exert tayo ng effort and become an SMD because with SMD position na with 47%, pag nasa associate yung kasama mo ay yung leader mo, ayan, ang laki na, 27%. And sa marketing director, meron ka pa rin 10%. Tignan niyo po itong high contract spread na tinatawag. If you are the SMD at 47% and you have an MD at 37 and associate at 20, magkano yung override mo dun sa MD mo? 10%. Magkano yung override mo dun sa associate mo? 27%. So 47 plus 10 plus 27. That's how big your high contract spread mo. And that's only one MD and one associate. Eh, what if you have how many MDs? 5, 10, 15, hundreds. So how much? 84%. Sir June, would you want 100%? Ayan o, 84 na yan, isa pa lang. 84 na, di ba? And it becomes more exciting, guys, because unlike the traditional business like the McDonald's, eto, with our override, generation overrides, royalty income, tignan nyo. Kunwari sa McDo, di ba? Ikaw itong F1, franchisee 1. Nagdala ka ng friend mo, si franchisee 2. Nagdala ka ng friend, another friend, franchisee 3. Kahit ikaw ang nagdala sa kanila sa McDo, wala ka nang mapapala doon. Kasi yung franchisor lang, si McDo, ang merong franchise fee, which is the 5% na nakikita nyo. Lahat yan, si franchisor 2, mapupunta yung franchise fee niya doon kay McDo. Si franchisor 3, mapupunta yung franchise fee niya kay McDo. Ikaw na nag-recruit, ikaw na nagtawag doon sa friend mo, wala na sa'yo. That's the traditional system. Pero dito sa ating IMG business, look at it. Kunwari ikaw itong si SMD, yung top SMD. And then, meron kang nakuha na SMD1. Si SMD1, of course, direct mo yan, so meron kang 5.5. Paano si SMD1 nakapagtawag ng friend niya? Kunwari, yung husband niya. Si husband, hindi mo na siya direct. So, si SMD1 na lang yung merong 5.5 from the SMD2. Alright? Pero, even if, syempre meron ka pa ding medyo konting tulong na ginawa dyan, so okay lang na meron ka pa rin namang 3% from SMD2. So magkakaroon ka ngayon ng 3%, di ba? So si SMD2, tinawag naman niya yung best friend niya, si SMD3. Si SMD2 meron ng 5.5 kay SMD3. Tapos si SMD2 meron ng 2% kay SMD1 meron ng 2% kay SMD2. Parang ganon. But then again, hanggang sa pababa siya. Pero up to the 6th generation, meron ka pa rin nakukuhang 0.5%. O di ba ang ganda? Hindi mo na, most probably, hindi mo na yan kilala. Hindi mo, nga si SMD3, hindi mo na kilala SMD4 pa, o kaya si SMD5 and 6. Di ba? Pero still, ang importante lang din kasi dito, of course, is even if hindi natin kakilala si SMD4, 5, and 6, since we are mission-based, dapat, sabi, di ba, dapat we treat everybody as our direct. Although, okay, meron kang napapala sa kanila, but even if yung mga susunod kay SMD6 na hindi mo nakilala, tutulungan mo pa rin because that's the mission. You help create wealth for families, for them to become wealthy as you are as well, di ba? So yun ang mission natin. So we should not look at, even if mas magandang tignan yung ating system, as compared to the McDo system, ganyan, dahil meron tayong nakukuha even dun sa mga tao dun sa baba, let's not look it that way. We are a team and we help each other. All right? So, okay, meron din tayong, yung SMD Renewal Commission natin from our personal effort is from, di ba sabi ko kanina, yung override ng marketing director to associate is just limited to 1 year. Pero yung SMD, from second year to fourth year, meron pa yan. Even sa base shop niya, meron pa from second year to seventh year. All right? And of course, meron tayong continuing co-ownership of your team. So, the opportunity to continue to share in the future overrides of your business, even in the event of disability or retirement. So, kahit disabled ka, nandyan pa rin, pwede ka pa rin mag-business. Kahit nag-retire ka na, ay di minsan mas maganda pa pag nag-retire ka kasi you have more time, right? And of course, the real business ownership, it's the opportunity of your child or spouse to continue to share in the future override of your business, even in the event of death. So this is what I admitted to you one time na yung aking why joining IMG was different from the first to now. Actually, nadagdagan lang naman. Pero now I'm more into the vesting rights. So I would want this business, I would want to pass this down to my child, and I want to work it out para at least naman maganda yung may ipapasa ko, may ipamamana ko na business dun sa anak ko. But then, knowing that this business can actually help us in times of disability or retirement, in times of our death, bakit hindi mo siya i-build na malaki? Bakit hindi mo siya i-build with a heart, diba? If this is something that can help you in those times, you build it big, you build it with a heart, okay? So we have to build it right, even from the very start. Okay, we also have EMD pool, which is with 0.5%, that is with requirement. And with CEO pool, 1% with requirement, or 0.5 if no requirement. SABC pool and business acquisition program. Of course, this can be discussed more when, not everybody does the BOP, not everybody, So, i-discuss na lang po natin yan if ever there's a need to discuss in your team. So, IMG is a business of helping people achieve financial freedom. Those who will go out and help a lot of families will make a fortune. Are you willing to make a difference? All right. And of course, if we are going to make a difference, we will not be, on the sacrificing side lang naman. We have a lot of rewards. Dito sa IMG, napakarami nating rewards. Ayan. If you haven't dreamt about dream car, dream it. Kasi dito pwede. If you haven't dreamt about traveling around the world, dream it. Kasi dito pwede. All right? I don't know if you have noticed, yung mga green jacket na leaders natin, meron silang logo dito sa kanilang jacket. This is the logo. And it represents yung 4 builder mentalities natin, which are the recruiting, fast start, teamwork, and meeting. And what we are doing now is the fast start. So, ayun po, pag nakita nyo sila. Kasi ito po yung kailangan nilang ma-internalize as a builder themselves. And of course, as leaders too, we have to know these 4 builder mentalities as well. Okay? Pero ano ba yung pinakamalaking problem sa building? It's actually retention. Madali lang minsan yung mag-recruit. Pero mahirap to let them stay. But then again, what does it mean? We only need speed for retention. Again, it's not just any speed. It has to be the enough speed. Parang yung airplane again. All right? So, ayun, we have the tools for the business. We just have to run the business to make the system, run the system to make the system run our business. And actually, I have to be honest with you, hindi ko pa ma-master yung lahat ng ito. That's why I keep learning, I keep attending seminars, and I hope everybody will do the same. Etong isang ito na hindi ko pa masyadong nagagamit, but I realized when I was doing the presentation na eto napaka-powerful naman talaga. Let's just say yung campaign and protect natin. So if this is you and you have 5 invitees, ayan. Yung 5 na yan, kunwari si 1, naka-invite ng 5. Yung number 2, naka-invite ng 5. Si number 3, naka-invite ng 5. Number 4, and the same. And the computation goes, tignan nyo, isa ka lang naging 5. Yung 5 naging 25. Yung 25 naging 125. Yung 125 naging 65. It's really a very powerful tool. Pero hindi natin nagagamit. Tignan nyo, yung isa lang ang pinanggalingan and you end up with 9,765,000. It's really, numbers do not lie. I hate numbers, to be honest. Pero numbers do not lie. Kung ano yung pinapakita ng numbers, yun na yun. Very specific, very definite. So tignan nyo, isa, nanggaling sa isa, but you got 9.7. Alright? So ayan, kailangan aralin natin yun. And of course, we have our tools like FB posting, FB ads. So again, if your business is not online, you don't have a business because now, of course, especially myself, dahil andito ako and most of my recruits are in the Philippines, I have to do online. So we have to adapt. And I'm not really a techie person, but we have to adapt, okay? And we have to have the strong meeting mentality. So if you are here, congratulations. Tap your shoulder for doing a good job, for showing up. And show up for the leaders call as well, for the conventions. Lahat yan, okay? And what can you do more? Share your biggest why. Bakit ka sumali sa IMG? Bakit ka kumuha ng Kaiser? Bakit ka nag-invest? And bring people to the meeting. Assist them to access Zoom. Alam nyo, parang napakasimple siya, pero ang dami pong hindi natutuloy dahil hindi sila maka-access ng Zoom. So we need to be patient with the small details as small as they are. Kasi eto nakakahinder din sa atin. So we are one to teach. And we have to build relationship of trust. If you cannot trust your leader, if you cannot trust your teammate, you are not going anywhere. Because to be trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. Be a teacher and a student and continue sharpening your character. So ang sabi nga ni Coach Swan, what would you do if you know exactly how to win? Go, win! Di ba? Do you trust yourself to see that you can become successful? You joined because you believe, you own because you understand, you share because you care, and our purpose is serve. Our purpose is to educate. And we are not a team because we work together. We are a team because we respect, trust, and care for each other. All right? And in IMG, if you have a big why, that's the only first thing that you need to have for you to have a big chance to succeed. Because sabi nga ni CEO sa akin, make your child your why. And then pag nanghihinaan ka ng loob, lingunin mo lang yung anak mo. And that is true actually. So kayo din, kung sino man at kung ano man yung why nyo, keep reminding yourself kung bakit ka nag-start in the first place. Okay? So you just need a big why to start with. Set goals and plans, then take action, and the rest will follow. So ayun po, thank you so much. Good morning po sa inyong lahat ulit. Salamat po. Back to you, Ma'am Malu. Kising pa kayo.